Cabo, welcome to this first edition of Inside Oyotunji for the year 2008. Well, if the winds of change have somehow missed the corner of the world that you're in, know before this year is out that we will all know how great the transformations are that are attributed to the goddess Oya. On January 1st, as is our custom here in the kingdom, priests gathered to consult the Oracle of Ifa for the forecast and prescriptions for the world, the United States of America, and African Americans. We get to take a peek of the normally closed proceedings.
Changing, and it's going to rather come on like a storm. It'll be and seem chaotic, but in fact we'll be bringing things together. The children will have a great impact on world events this year. So there'll be more talk about being green, conservation, recycling. It also tells us that it won't be anything that'll happen overnight. We may not even notice this year that it in fact has begun. It'll be a quick wash or a quick storm, almost like a flash thunderstorm or a flash flood of activity and information. And it may appear to subside. Those nations who seek to pollute and use up all the natural resources won't be tolerated much longer. It says that those with spiritual knowledge and spiritual power, if they don't come together this year, the world will pay the price. Law enforcement will be also big this year. So tell all of those concerned, stay legal.
This year, those video proceedings are available to those that want to make a purchase. They're on DVD, and by logging on at www.oyotunjiafricanvillage.org, you can obtain a copy. Well, topping the news otherwise would be the second trip on behalf of His Royal Highness Oba Adefumi II to Africa. This past January, the Oba was intent on visiting the continent and the International Voodoo Festival. However, the ancestors had something much more powerful come in store.
Tọ́ládé fún mi o. fún Tọ́ládé fún mi. Ó dé ní o. Ó dé ní o.
Of many who were there who did not know what was going to happen, then a gungun came out and danced on this land, which represents then the return of Efuntala, Abatowaja, Adefumi I, to his ancestral homeland. So a person, an African king born in America, who is returned to the heavens, now returns to the earth to greet his descendants, to dance on the land from which his indigenous ancient ancestors come from. It was a tremendous thing. It will be a statue that will be in this village, in this town, from now on.
In other international news, there appears to be no end in sight to the kidnapping business in the Niger Delta region as oil magnate Chief Olu Benson Lulu Briggs has regained custody of his wife, Say Yinka, after several days in the creek's enclaves of militant suspects. Ms. Lulu Briggs is a former provost of the College of Health Sciences at the University of Port Harcourt. Former United Nations Chief Kofi Annan, who is mediating talks between Kenya's political rivals, stated earlier this month that they were making great progress in those talks and hopefully bringing an end to violence and bloodshed in that area of the world. The International Finance Corporation, IFC, a member of the World Bank Group, and the Financial Times brought together key financial sector executives to discuss the business incentives for financial institutions in Africa. This was a move to integrate social, environmental, and corporate governance objectives into their strategies, helping them to manage better risk and create new opportunities and growth.
They want to hear call their names. They want to see what offers for them. Then they give us their advice, they give us their counsel, they give us their admonishment.
Well, now for a quick review of our events here in the Kingdom. We are just now on the Sunday concluding the festival of the memorial celebration of Aba Waja, our beloved father of the cultural restoration movement, His Royal Highness Aba Efuntala Adefumi I. It was a fabulous time here in the Kingdom. Most that attended would say so. We began with a powerful Egungun, the ancestral masquerade for the founder of Oyotunji, has danced in Africa and also danced here in Oyotunji. And for those of you that just have to see it up close and personal, do make the trip or make the pilgrimage here in May when our annual Egungun Fest happens, and you'll see it again. That is if we're not busy enough. We also have a video premiere from Great Benin Films down in Key West. A powerful African celebration. They have the Junkanoo Parade of the Aba into the Tropic Cinema on February 26th in Key West. That film premiere there will be Ajo Alade, which is also available on our website. And following that premiere, there's a wonderful reggae party planned with a silent auction and all types of fundraisers going on by the Key West Egg Bay down in Key West, Florida. And so we're looking to a very busy, as you can see, February, but a really good cultural time by our family. We'll get to see so many people that we don't normally see throughout the year. And then by the time we see you again, or by the time you tune into Inside Oyotunji again, we'll be looking at the Festival of Warriors coming up in March, immediately following the Yoruba New Year. So until next time, I'm Ikbe Rohinjade, and thanks for joining us here inside Oyotunji.